Okay, welcome back to our next tutorial. Today we are going to look at how to create a rainy day in your exterior 3D visualization. So in front of me is a design I did for someone, but this time around I want to make it to be as if it is raining in the 3D. Now I've already created it, but I'm going to close the settings I did and show you how I was able to achieve this. Okay, first of all, this day you can see has rain, has many groups. Okay, we off it. Then the lighting, we also put it up, and as you can see, it's looking that the actual image I had is a bright light, a light that is as bright as this. So this is the normal rendering and the post rendering of the work. But this time around now, we are going to add a rainy effect in it, so it will be as if it's actually raining. Okay, so the first thing I will do is I will come to this place, I will add a new layer in my Photoshop, then shift backspace. Then in this case now we are going to fill this new layer with a 50% gray. Okay, so then go to your filter, under noise we add noise, click OK. So with this noise we can remember that we need to make adjustment only on the layer we just added. Go to image, under adjustment, levels, okay, then go back to filter, under blur, motion blur. Now this is the effect of the rain. Now we set it to the angle we want it to be. So I think this angle is okay. Then click OK. So this is our rain. Now selecting the layer, you go to this panel, make it to be screen, and you see our rain, but it's still not looking like this one. So now how do we achieve that? Okay, so what we'll do now is go back to image, under adjustment, you go to threshold, and you see it started adjusting. Now you now make it the way you want it to be. Too much rain, it's not good. I want it to be a heavy rain, so depending on how you want it to be, whether drops of rain or heavy rain. So let's say I want it to be a heavy rain, something like this. I click OK. Now this is the rain. Then this is okay. Is it too much? Okay. Now as you can see at the edges, at the edge, the top and the bottom edge, there's an overlapping of those lines. So I will get my brush tool, I will select the first one here using an opacity of 61. I will clean off using my shift tool. I'll clean off that top edge so that I won't notice that there is something I did there. Okay, then the next thing I will do is I will duplicate this layer by clicking Ctrl J. It's looking way too much. What I will do is I will go back to my filter using lens blur. Okay, so I will blur this so it will look as if there is too much wave during the rain, so it's not that clear. Click OK. Now you see it, but then I wouldn't want it to affect everywhere. Then what I will do is getting my eraser tool, I will clean up some parts. Okay, that's it. Then another thing is I will reduce the opacity so it won't be too much. So you see the effect is still there. Then the next thing I will do is I want to make it so that there will be as if there are some splash of water on the ground. Now how do I create this? Now if you check the one I did, you see that it seems as if there is splash there. So now what I will do is I'll create another new layer, fill it with 50% gray, go to motion, noise, add noise, just the same process I did before. But then this time around, under the motion blur, I will make it to be standing straight, little bit tilted. Okay, now I will change it to screen also. Then what I will do is I will clean up these other places, because I know that it only affect the ground part, so make sure that anywhere that is not ground will not be affected. Okay, so now it's way too much. I can't even see the things on the ground, but it's not a problem. I will go to filter, under lens blur, I will increase it. Okay, this is it. And I will reduce the opacity so it will not be much. Okay, so let me group it. Select the 3 layers, Ctrl G. So let's see the effects. You see it's almost the same thing. Okay, now what we'll do is we reduce the opacity of the group, but it will not be much. Then this layer, duplicate it with Ctrl J, but then the duplicate, add a lens blur to it, not much. Then reduce the opacity very well. Now let's check the effects. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Okay, I think it's okay. Then what we do next is we add the lightening and then reduce the brightness of the cloud. So how do we achieve that? First of all, let's close the eyes of this one. Now what we're gonna do is I'll go to my brush tool. I will create a new layer. This new layer, which is a cloud, which is a lightning, I will take it down. Oh, I'm no longer seeing it. Okay, and this is what we will do. Select this, then I will add a new layer on top of it. Okay, so now I will go to my brush tool and then select lighting. Download lighting brush tool online, just type it, you get many of them. Okay, so these are the ones I have here, as you can see. So what I will do is I will select the one I want. Let's say I need this one, then I will reduce it. Well, as you can see, lighting is always white and not black. So what happens? Ctrl Z, go back to your color panel, make it white, and then come back and add it again. Add it again. It comes out very well. Then carry your brush tool, clean some of this part that you don't need. Okay, then you can add some other lightning depending on what you want to achieve. Okay, so look at this one. I think this one can add up to that one. Reduce it. Then select your brush, your delete tool, and wipe up some of this. Okay, so now the next thing to do is, that's our lightning. Now come to this brightness I've added, or rather you can just add a new one. Just add brightness. Okay, so after reducing the brightness to a minimum level, you can as well reduce the brightness of the 3D. I control clicked, and then the next thing I will do is I will add a brightness to it. So I will reduce it also a little, just a little. Then with that, now I can now activate this group. Okay, so this is our final scene. As you can see, it's looking as if it's raining. Okay, so I hope you learned something from the tutorial. So you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube, or you can also visit our website at www.archisoftis.com.ng. I hope you learned something. Thank you very much. See you next time.